Biafra Declaration, BLGIE, met U.S. Speaker, Congressman Simon Ekpa claims. The Simon Ekpa-led Biafra Republic government in exile, BLGIE, has claimed that its finance minister, Ogechukwu Nkere, and the director of Biafra Foreign Affairs, USA, Ada Eze, held important meetings with U.S. congressmen, including the Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, Congressman Mike Johnson, and Congressman Jeff Van Drew, to discuss Biafra liberation and the interests of the Biafra community in the U.S. He made this known in a series of statements posted on his official X account on Thursday. Ekpa, known as the Prime Minister of the BLGIE, noted that Nkere had a fruitful discussion with the U.S. lawmakers regarding the Biafra self-referendum and the Nigeria government's alleged marginalization of Biafrans. Alleged anyway. Ekpa, in his statement, boasted that U.S. Speaker expressed interest in supporting Biafra's agitation for self-rule. According to him, the outcome of the discussion during the meetings will help in the actualization of Biafra liberation. He added that the message of the Biafra Declaration on December 2nd, 2024 has resonated all over the USA. Of course, remember the title of this very live broadcast that we are having right now that says Biafra Declaration: How we outsmarted Nigeria and gained international recognition. Again, the zoo na bagara. The zoo is shaking. The zoo is quaking. They cannot understand, even in the next 100 years, how we did it. They can never understand how we did it. We have outsmarted them as we have dismantled them. Now, they continued. Ekpa wrote, BLGIE Minister of Finance Ogechukwu Nkere had a substantive meeting and discussion with the Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, Congressman Mike Johnson, RLA, to discuss the BLGIE developments in Biafra and the Biafran American community. This is historic and unprecedented, as Speaker Johnson is one of the most powerful individuals in the United States government, one of the most powerful individuals in the United States government. Of course, he is the Speaker of the House of Representatives. When you say the Speaker, don't compare it with what you have here in the zoo. All those Abbas, all those Carlo them. What's his full name? Can somebody remind me the name of that idiot that claimed to be sixth citizen? What's his name? Carlo. Somebody Carlo. Can somebody help me in the comment section, please? That old Abia State man, that his surname is Carlo. There's another name he has. Somebody Carlo. When you hear Speaker of House of Representatives, not the type of that Carlo that you have, or Abbas. There's another one they called Abbas that say he's the Speaker of House of Representatives in the zoo. Oh, I don't know where they bring them. Where do they always bring these idiots that can't even pronounce their names well? Not that type of speaker. Somebody who cannot even muster courage to speak. When your own people are being slaughtered on a daily basis, you can't open your dirty, stinking mouth to talk to power that be. You come on camera to claim to be the number 6 citizen of the Zoological Republic. Who wants to be a citizen of the zoo? Who wants to be a citizen of the zoo? Now let's continue because we have more to discuss this evening. This is historic and unprecedented, as Speaker Johnson is one of the most powerful individuals in the United States of American government and is second in the United States presidential line of succession after the vice president. Can you see the reason why he is one of the most powerful individuals in the US government? He is the second in line of succession after the vice president. And you will always remember something, that the current president of the United States of America, who happens to be Joe Biden, was a member of Congress, a congressman during the apartheid in South Africa, and he took it upon himself. Listen and listen very good. So many people do not understand what Biafra government is doing today. You don't know what the Biafra lobbyists are doing today. You don't know. As it stands, we do not have enemies. We have friends, but we do not have enemies at the moment. We have friends, but we don't have enemies now. Are you paying attention? Because those that you think that are your enemies may be the ones to propagate your message. Right? So we don't have enemies for now. Anybody who is willing to work with us, our arms are very wide open to work with everybody. Joe Biden took it upon himself to fight and fight and fight in the Congress in American. He was a member of American Congress, and he fought even the Senate, the Senate president. I don't know what they call it in America, whether Senate president or speaker. This man Joe Biden fought at the Senate, American Congress, to recognize black rule in South Africa, to recognize the exit of apartheid in South Africa, sorry. And when America recognized, remember that this apartheid of a thing or a group was from Britain. So Britain was in support of apartheid because apartheid was British. But America, I want you to pay attention. America fought against the apartheid through Joe Biden, and they won. Joe Biden won the fight. Then America supported the black rule in South Africa. Right? And remember one thing, once America takes the lead, others follow. They are the leaders of NATO. Now let's continue. Minister Nkere also had the opportunity to discuss the self-referendum and Nigeria's marginalization of Biafrans. The speaker expressed interest in, let me take this again. This is very, very important. The speaker expressed interest. Remember, I'm reading from Zoo Media, and I know the reason why I'm reading this from a Zoo Media. It doesn't take me anything to read it directly from the PM's official Twitter handle, X handle, formerly Twitter. I know the reason I'm reading it from a Zoo Media, because they will understand the message better and they will not call it fake news, because I'm reading it from their own media. Very, very important. I want you to note it down. Now, the speaker expressed interest. This is the dagger. This is the dagger. This is the straw that breaks the camel's back. And this is how we outsmarted the Zoological Republic. Remember, Joe Biden started the fight. Should I even look for that video, by the way? Maybe I should look for the video. Let me look for the video, because of course I did this long time ago, but some of these days when I talk about it, people do not understand. They don't know that this thing really happened live. People do not know that this thing really happened live. Let me look for the video while we continue. Let me see if the video is here. Yes, I have seen it. When I speak, I show you. I show you. Whenever I talk, I like evidence. That is one thing about me. I love evidence. If you are telling me anything without evidence, I can never believe. Never. I will never pay attention to you. I have seen it. So let us finish reading and then I'll play it for you. You see, it took only one man I want you to pay very, very close attention to what I'm doing today. Remember the title of this very broadcast: How We Outsmarted the Zoo and Gained International Recognition. Are you paying attention? Let me know if you want to see the video, please. Let me know in the comment section how many of you that want to see the video. If you know you want to see the video, how Joe Biden took the fight to the Congress, American Congress, to fight against apartheid in South Africa, that made America recognize black rule in South Africa. And from there, apartheid was never the same again in South Africa. It took one man, only one man, and others joined. That's why this very interest here, this word you see here at the center, interest, is what we need. Now, the speaker expressed interest in and sympathy to the Biafran cause. Yo, Unedoganya ifaine me. Unedoganya. One person alone. Listen, we have galvanized a lot of minds and people in American Congress, but among everybody that we have met and spoken to, had meeting with, only one person who will take it upon himself and take it as his own cause, as Joe Biden took it as his own cause during the apartheid. Just one person alone that will start raising the Biafra matters at the Congress meetings in America. Boom! You don't even need all the congressmen to support you. Only one person that will take it upon himself. That any time where there is meeting, Senate gathering like the zoo, that one person will be hammering on it. Whether you like it or not, he will be pointing at it. Anything that he will be talking about it. Whether everybody like it, he will be talking about it. In no distant time. My brothers and sisters, Joe Biden fought. You will see the video. Just let me finish. Now, the speaker expressed interest in and sympathy to the Biafran cause. At the end of the meeting, the speaker provided a commemorative gift. I'm going to show you that gift, which contained an official insignia of the office of Speaker of the House. This is truly historic, as never before has the Biafran issue been represented at such a high level. Now, recall that ECPA-led BRGIE announced December 2nd, 2024 as the date for the Biafra Liberation Declaration. However, the Nigeria government had maintained that it was making moves to repatriate him back to the country from Finland. Please, I want to see a laugh emoji for this very last one. Laugh emoji in the comment section, please. Against the zoo. Can we laugh the zoo? Let's just laugh the zoo for this one. However, the Nigeria government had maintained that it was making moves to repatriate him back to the country from Finland. Please, laugh emoji. Laugh emoji for the zoo. Laugh emoji for the zoo, please. I'm tired of talking about this repatriation. I'm tired of it. How long would they know and realize that Finland is not United Kingdom? Finland is not England. The earlier they understand it, the better for them that Finland is not England. Finland is not England. Now, let us see Joe Biden. We want to see how Joe Biden fought so hard against the apartheid at the US Congress that made America to recognize the black rule in South Africa.
What disturbs me more than the policy that you call a policy is the rationale for the policy. The rationale for the policy. You set out 4 principles that you adhere to, and then and I will go over them in a moment. Then you say on page 14, We must not become part of South Africa's problem. We must remain part of their solution. We must not aim to impose ourselves, our solutions, our favorites in South Africa. Damn it, we have favorites in South Africa. The favorites in South Africa are the people who are being repressed by that ugly white regime. We have favorites.
Now, the speaker was trying to stop him. He got provoked. He became provoked and was hitting his hand on top of the table. It did not end there. Let's pay attention. And this was 1986. When this thing happened in 1986, South Africa got independence 8 years later. Pay attention.
Loyalty is not to South Africa, it's to South Africans. And the South Africans are majority black, and they are being excoriated. It is not to some stupid puppet government over there. It is not to the Afrikaners regime. We have no loyalty to them. We have no loyalty to them. We have no loyalty to South Africa, to South Africans. And the fact of the matter is I listen to this rationale, first of all. It is the leaders of South Africa and their people, black and white, who have the majority responsibility. They must rise to it. Well, they are rising to it. They're rising to it. The only thing left available to do with that repulsive, repugnant regime of Afrikaners there. And it's the only way they have. They've tried everything for the last 20 years. They begged, they borrowed, they crawled, and now they're taking up arms. The second thing, progress toward peace requires a timetable. Timetable, elimination of apartheid. What's our timetable? What are we saying to that repugnant regime? Are we saying you've got 20 days, 20 months, 20 years? We ask them to put up a timetable. What's our timetable? These people are being crushed. And we're sitting here with the same kind of rhetoric. The same thing we heard. We heard go slow. We heard we have to take care of the problem afterwards. We heard we can't impose.
You are totally misconstruing.
Did you get that? This man, the speaker, was not, comfortable with what Joe Biden was doing. It just like, let me use our current predicament for, as an example. You see, this current administration of Joe Biden, in every regime, you have this type of people. They are there. Currently, we have Blinken, who is currently a darling of Nigeria government and Tinubu because of his political interest in the Zoological Republic. That is the same thing you are seeing here. This man, this very man you see here, was the Speaker of the United States of America back then in 1986, when Joe Biden, as the current, congressmen that we are meeting today, who are showing sympathy and interest in Biafra matters, this man, that man called Blinken, is somewhere now gallivanting and making rapport and becoming husband and wife to Tinubu and the Zoo government that is massacring innocent Nigerians, including those who come out to protest peacefully with Nigerian flag and Nigerian national anthem. They are being mauled in cold blood. Yet Blinken turned blind eyes to see the reality on ground. That is what happened here. It did not start from today. So probably this man is working, I don't know, I'm just assuming. Probably this man was a rapport, a boyfriend or a man friend or a husband to the apartheid in South Africa then. So he tried to stop, Joe Biden. Joe Biden was convinced of what he was doing and what he was saying. And he never listened. Rather, he even fought this man who happens to be the speaker as at that time. That is what is happening today. That is what we have today. Right? Why Blinken is busy gallivanting all over Abuja, rapporting with the government that murder its own citizen. This very we are still having congressional men who are sympathizing with us, and they are ready to take up Biafran cause anytime, any day. Let us pay attention to the end.
The testimony that I gave.
Read first.
Furthermore, Senator, let me say that I hate to hear a senator of the United States calling for violence.
I'm not calling for violence.
That's what you're doing.
Did you now see how he deviated? If this thing did not start from today. It did not start from today. Propaganda and rapporting with government that murder its own citizen did not start from today. It has been there many years ago. You see, this man, imagine since Joe Biden was talking, he never talked about violence. He never talked about anything. He was saying that America should stop apartheid. America should wade into the matter and stop what apartheid was doing in South Africa by destroying lives and livelihood of the black South Africans. This man took it to another level that he said he hates calling for violence. Why Joe Biden never called for violence? That is what we have today in Anton Blinken. But thank God, we still have people who are ready to stand with us, both in the public, in the secret, and otherwise. Listen.
The testimony that I gave.
Read first.
Furthermore, Senator, let me say that I hate to hear a senator of the United States calling for violence.
I'm not calling for violence.
That's what you're doing.
I hate to hear
exactly what you're doing.
I hate to hear an administration and a Secretary of State refusing to act on a morally abhorrent point. I hate to hear this country. I'm ashamed that this country puts out a policy like this that says nothing. Nothing.
Wow. Wow. In fact, I love watching this video. I love watching this video. Whenever I watch this video, I see some people say, can't you make your own secret? Can't you have secret? There is no secret. There is no secret, my people. There is no secret. These white people you are dealing with don't do secret things in terms of politics. There's no secret. Everything is in the public. The matter is that the issue there is that you can't stop them. They know the truth. You can't stop them. And once you eventually get one person who is ready to stand with you, as this man now, the current speaker, imagine the current speaker has assured us of his interest in our matter and of course sympathy. Then the bribery and corruption of the zoo with their romance with Anton Blinken cannot stop us, because I'm very certain that the same apartheid was dealing with some people, which you have seen now. Somebody just deviated from what the senator was saying and start saying that he was calling for violence. Are you paying attention? So don't panic. Do not panic. We are heading somewhere.